And now let's go talk.
I know you're on the same side here. The bristlebacks threaten us all. What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bow she has.
So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Oh, I'm not looking to get a bow anytime soon.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
But I'll
Well,
definitely
I
keep those links.
refuse to play nice to some fancy
gave me
robed
already,
parchment
just to
pusher when my
check
fellow
out stuff.
laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble.
This hair
with
looks
their
like it was done
lives
in
out
Maya.
there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean,
I've seen
I'm
a lot of posts
practically
on
its
Blender
founder,
and people
and its honest folk
using
know I'm
Blender.
indispensable to its success.
But it's like, you know, I still don't see a whole lot of Blender as far as the industry is concerned.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I mean, I've seen some amazing things in Blender and like some plugins that do some amazing things that I was like, I wish I had a plugin like that for Maya and everything. But I mean, some of the stuff I've seen, some game engines like the new Unreal can do that stuff, and it's like it's just plugins that people created in Blender. I've seen a lot of Blender posts, but it's usually just from regular people. I never see anything from like, you know, industry wise of Blender. And Blender seems to be a great program.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
See what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Yeah, you have to be in. It's not just that you have to be because before you would have to have a school email, but now it's like you actually have to be in school. Like you have to actually verify it in order for you to be able to use it for free. So, and with that, the past 3 years and the economy and everything, and the businesses that had to close down and stuff, it's understanding why people would gravitate towards free programs, because you know everybody needs money right now.
Savior, thank you for taking the
Like
time.
I didn't even renew my Maya, so
Condolences that you had
you
to
won't see
endure
any projects from me
Alvin's
for a while
blood-feeding.
as far as
I've
3D
dealt
art.
with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here.
Yeah, I don't remember
has
seeing
forgotten the
that it would
atrocities
cancel
of
it
Mad
if you weren't
Sun
in school.
King. And
I just
with the
remember
bristlebacks bringing work
I
in the valley
couldn't.
to a
I wanted
halt,
to
Ulvund has
get
plenty
Maya.
of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Yeah, I wanted to
Correct.
get like the student
reconstruction
version,
of
but
Barren
then
Light
I
must
couldn't.
continue.
because I'm not in school.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
I mean, I don't blame Autodesk for what they do, because it's like sometimes companies gotta make choices, and if they can't, you know, especially with like I said, with everything going on, you know, if they can't afford to maintain the program, they have to at least make sure that, you know, they limit its uses so that they can somehow get like a paid way of people. Because I mean, honestly, a lot of people would just download the student version and just work from there on their projects rather than you know, paying for the program. And you know, the company needs money to stay in business, so it's like I don't blame them at all. It's like a lot of people don't think about it from like the company's standpoint. Yeah, they still have to stay in business. It's like if given a chance to pay for a program, you know, not too many people would actually pay for it.
Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Erend and the other Vanguard are okay. This'll be my stash when I need it.
So in a way, they're protecting, if you think about it, they're protecting the company so that they can stay in business, because they can't keep giving it away for free. You know, especially if, you know, if people aren't actually meeting the requirements, as well as, you know, if the company stays in business, then the people that work there continue to have a job and can feed their families. You know,
I bet this green channel's such a price.
so for me, it's like, yeah, I'll continue to use Maya, just only when I can afford to. Like, I was honestly thinking I should probably once I'm done with this charity for kids, trying to get this goal, the next one would be just to get it so that I can get Maya for like a year. There's a squirrel.
Cauldrons could teach me how to over... Where are you off to?
And a raccoon. Is it sleeping? It is now.
It's like swimming in a pool of chill water.
Hey, did I go to that point all the way? Okay, so yeah, I did go there. No! Imagine going up there and then just like, nope. Press the wrong button. But I like the fact that you can just pull down chests now. So it's not stuck in an area and you can't sit there. Like if you could get the right angle, you can just get what you need.
Is that a tripwire? Could hit it with acid. This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
So even though I can't use mine right now, I still have it installed. Oh, there's another one?
Just like I thought. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Yo, he jumped through the tripwire though.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy.
Substance Maiden I always wanted to use, but then since I got Quicksil, it's like
Let me give thanks proper.
almost the same thing, but Quicksil is free. For me, anyway.
Send this to my stash.
I mean, it's free in general, but if you want to use it for like actual in Unreal and stuff, I don't know. There was some weird stuff about it, but I was reading up on it. It was like, it is free though.
Hey, Red! Spare a moment, will ya?
I see you're a practiced hunter.
Not Pixel,
Took you less
Quicksil.
time to kill those scroungers than
That was the texturing
Kill
program
one
I was
bristle.
using. I don't know if you saw it on
So the
stream.
vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is
Pixel is
swarming
a
with them.
phone by
The
Google.
Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Quick
Hold on there, Red.
Cell is
You're gonna go chasing across the daunt.
owned by
I don't want
Epic
a
Games.
tripcaster.
Like it wasn't
Just any
Epic Games bought it like a couple of years
One
ago.
of my make, free of charge.
Like I had Quicksil
Workmanship looks
since
solid enough.
2014.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to
2013.
tinker
It was
out here, less
back
chance
when it
of
was you know, its
accidents.
own independent studio.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
When
It's
I
basically the same
someone-
thing as Substance.
Let me guess. Elvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that Jeff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Like Quicksil is the same as Substance. Some features, well, not all. You have access to all the features and everything, but it's like certain materials and like things that you may want to use or add to the program you'd have to pay for. But for the most part, everything else is free, so you can do a lot if you know how to actually work the program and, you know, do whatever art you're trying to do. You can have a workaround of doing it without having to pay for stuff. So, you know, if you could just make your own, make some stuff, you know, it does a great job of creating the textures and exporting out your maps for your texture maps and everything.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Mixer? What? Where'd you get Mixer from? I can't believe I shot this pig with... Oh, Quicksil Mixer, yeah.
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
It's basically the same thing as the... See, I could just call it Quicksil because Quicksil's the company, and they had different programs and stuff. Gosh, this map is huge. I have a long way to go in the game. Yeah, because a couple of years ago, Epic Games bought Quicksil and made it free for everybody to use. But of course, even before they made it free, there were still some things you needed to pay for, like if you wanted to download specific textures and stuff. Other than that, you could just make them yourself. But if you wanted the pre-made stuff, a lot of pre-made things, you'd have to buy. But if you know how to make certain materials and stuff on your own, then you can easily do it and recreate it. It's just, of course, everything takes time.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. Acid won't make much of a dent. These bristlebacks are everywhere.
I mean, they still give you a lot of stuff in Quicksil, though. Quicksil Mixer. Because Quicksil used to have multiple programs, too. So they used to have Dedo, which was their texturing program. Endu, which was their program for making normal maps. Like, both were very amazing. And 3D was their program for like rendering it out and seeing how it looks in different game engines. So like you had the option for like Unreal, Unity, and everything. Like it would have the lighting settings and all that. To see how what you're working on looks. And then they had mega scans where they basically, you know, had all the materials, and then they, which was like a fourth thing, but they eventually combined all the
It's
stuff.
a ruin from the old world. But I could find something interesting inside.
Is that person getting attacked on the side?
Let's do it.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Vaudi's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
This ruin looks like it's barely holding together. There must be a way to get inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Need to create some distance first. Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? this data say?
Oh, hit myself right in the head. That's what I get.
There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. Great. This should be useful. Stash this away for later. Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Appreciate the hugs. Oh, no top problem. I mean, that's the whole point of the channel. Is we talk, exchange info. You know, we have a good time. You know,
More of the ruin
we're all
down here.
friends, and
Where to now?
I mean, I'm the type of person I like to see others be successful and help others. I'm not like selfish. So if I got like info that could be useful, you know, I want to see, you know, humanity strive.
There. A little more light down here.
Like, I know it's doesn't seem normal because not a lot of people do that in the world today, but yeah. But yeah, I like to share the knowledge. Oh, do I bring this in here? Because I don't need to go up there anymore.
Step back. Down it goes.
That's why you need to bring it in here. Is she? Oh, she could grab the gate and push it. I didn't even realize you could do that.
Okay. Now where does this lead? The key module.
Yeah, feel free to check out some of the stuff videos on Quixel. You know, don't just take my word for it. You know, experiment with your on your own.
Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data.
I did have the code for it. Okay. Thank you for staying in the lodge. You have opted for the red permanent parking pass to ensure the safety and security of our accommodations are renowned for the access gate for the guest vehicle is protected by a personal generated code. For your convenience, this code grants you entry to both your room and your parking space. Your code is at some. Please keep in mind that this code is confidential, so please refrain from. To access the lot, use code 1705. Okay.
That might help. I'm in. What is this thing? I'll hold on to it for now. Figure out what to do with it later. He said, "Wait, it's confidential. Who are you gonna tell?"
I thought you went to sleep, Can. How's it going? Thank you for spending your night here. Yeah, I'm level 7. He said soon. Soon. I need to find more raccoon hide. Squirrel! Damn, I picked up 39 rocks. What is wrong with me?
That's full, but my stash has one.
Sorry, Rocket. Rocket raccoon hides.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just a fight. Aloy?
Erend!
This guy was bullfighting over here.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest. Possibly do much here. Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Like hammer to metal.
They see me rolling.
Hey, Lloyd. You might have to meet me halfway here. Ah! God.
I'll get to you in a minute. I'm searching. Like this
Find some
man?
my stash later.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. That
Damn.
figures.
His feelings hurt more than his ribs. I feel you,
I hate to
bro.
interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah? Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger.
I'm using my new black
Only I
controller
can
for
save it.
PS5
Your life on Earth?
Yeah,
just to play this game.
everything dies unless I succeed.
Because my regular
Well, then
controller
let
had
me
stick
help.
drift.
Oh,
It's minor stick drift, but
can't.
still stick.
There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
Oh! I did not realize that was a trap. I thought that was just like a thing.
You failed.
I hope that wasn't like an achievement or something. Where I needed to do that when I first came here and started killing. This whole place is trapped up, though. I have both installed. I'm not an expert on it either.
Perfect. Keep this screenshot.
But I have both Unreal and Unity installed. There's a hunting ground. Try to use my spam X approach to climb the mountain. Okay, I see that there's a path going around. I'm just gonna head to the hunting ground. Environment kill, let's go.
Last one.
That you, Red? Thought you'd pay us a visit.
Yay, a workbench. Yeah, bristleback tusk. All right, we went to full upgrade. Gosh, hunt carry and rabbits. Blue jays. Ah, hunt all animals. Goose, lizard, fox, prairie dog, jay, some blue jays.
I'll take care of this.
Fearless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad here has all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to the test. Or as the Tenakth call it, earning your stripes.
I thought hunting grounds were Karja.
The Tenakth have them out west, too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact, the Tenakth used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out, to those who earned stripes. Look, they're medals, Karja ones, or spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the Tenakth clan lands. Pretty gruesome, I know, then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids. Come to think of it, if you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earn stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
You need anything for the trials, come see me. I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy. Good luck. Ready to practice your hunting skills, huh?
Wait, I could just buy this.
Good luck.
You know, I keep forgetting to equip the coils.
You wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior?
Oh, I need 75 metal shards. Whoops. So it's really just metal shards.
Here to train for the hunt, Savior?
All right, so we can start a hunt.
Time to train, Savior? If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior. Oh, and I'd like you to have this, if you care to use it. Consider it my thanks for getting Thurles out of trouble.
What? You just gave me a quick.
Everything's set up. Just use the ropes to jump in.
Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
I supposed to kill them? Whoa, I got killed.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Was I shooting the wrong power cells? I think I was shooting the wrong power cells off. Yeah, it was the scrounger power cells, not the...
Could try using acid ammo.
I was shooting off charger cells. Shoot off and loot. Hey, how many do I need to shoot off though? Oh, I only need to do 2?
You did well. Not that I expected any less. Now, claim your reward. Reward well earned.
Okay, hitting power cells with shock ammo causes laser explosion. Shock monsters near a shock machines near a scrounger by overloading its power cells with shock ammo. Okay.
You can head down the ropes to start the trial.
What the hell? This thing does not fire that good. Oh, this challenge is hard. I'm supposed to shoot the battery pack and have it blow up and then electrocute other creatures. I can't even kill the other creatures. I need another Scourger that has a battery pack on his back. There. That should do it.
This is for you, Savior.
All three completed on each one. Now last one. Shock and trap trial. Use environmental traps in the ground to kill machines in shocked state. So I have to shock them and then destroy the thing around them.
Go down the ropes, and I'll start timing you.
They're riled up now.
Challenge complete. That was easy. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy.
You defeated the challenge. A reward well earned.
Damn, look at all that.
Remain vigilant in your travels, Savior.
Ready to practice your hunting skills, huh? Take care, Red.
Knocking out these trophies. Let's go.
You wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior?
Hey, Red. What can I get for you?
Apparently nothing. You don't have anything that I need.
Take care, Red.
I don't know why I keep pushing. Okay, the main quest. This is the source of the explosion.
What are those Oseram doing out here?
Quick! Gotta scrap him before the scroungers get him.
Oh, that bristleback's charging right at them.
Happy to see me? Ha-ha! Another one for the
All right,
scrap
Cam.
pile.
Have a good night.
Your help was timely, Nora.
Just get back to Chainscrape. Before you get yourselves killed.
Not with all this salvage lying about. Come on, crew. Back to it.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
That was complete luck. Last fucking bullet. Fucking, yeah.
One less machine.
It was my last fucking bullet.
Those asses fitters brought friends.
Another one down.
Going down.
One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. What? These two. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. This doesn't look right. Better try another spot. Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. I think I'm getting close. That did it. Oh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds. Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Now check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
The bristleback is suicidal.
Cook should know what to do with this. Another dead bristleback? Wonder what a merchant would trade for this. I have charged off the cliff above. I should keep going up the trail.
I don't know if you want to keep going up that trail, because whatever scared them to jump off the cliff might not be worth finding.
An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's Looks like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from?
Oh, hey, Bree.
How?
How's it going? Round of applause for you.
This kind of leads out of the dance.
How's your stream? I was lurking. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Raiders. I like how she's just sitting there and look like she's bored. I'm glad your stream was good. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a good shout out. We get to see the awesomeness of the people that raid. You know, the usual just show up and chat on a regular. Then you know, gift subs and bits, all that. I'm glad your stream was good. How was the rest of your day outside the stream? No, no, why would you rappel down? I was trying to loot. I didn't even get to loot the items. Like, that is sad. Now I have to climb all the way back up there. Like, that's the one thing I don't like sometimes is when there's you know, loot next to a ledge and you press the button to interact with it and it does something else. The game is great. I actually got it early, so I've been playing it for hours. I'm like hours into the game, so I know you see most of the people that may have started streaming now. I'm like way ahead of them. But I like the first one, and so the second one is good, and this one honestly is just really beautiful. Like, let me show you. Like, I literally had to stop a few times just to mess with photo mode. Like, look at that. The photo mode is fun. Like, I was just having fun with photo mode. Like, I posted this one on Twitter, said this is how I feel playing this game. Like, just all happy and having a good time. Yeah, like, and graphics are amazing on PS5. It's like, this game is beautiful.
Collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Nope. No, we're not going that way. Well, how was your day, Kite? Did anybody play the first one?
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
That was a fairly easy encounter. You target their weak spots. Wish I had more bomb types. Alright, enjoy your shower.
Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. Stuff for the stash. This note's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. That should let Javad know what I found. Onto that.
Really? That's weird.
So all of this was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
This game is so beautiful. Oh, they see me rolling. But they're not actually hating though. Nor do they actually care to see me riding dirty, but they definitely see me rolling.
Dyer can make use of this.
Vigilant. Our path will be revealed. We need only wait and have faith. Please, leave us alone. We have nothing for you. We can't allow you up the mountain. I'm sorry.
Yo, why this guy on the floor remind me of Kobe Bryant? Okay, so I can't go up that mountain.
Well, where these people are, I guess they want to be left alone.
Like, Aloy needs a glider. Aloy.
Shock could do a lot of damage.
Let that peaceful machines graze.
Machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
Aha, there's something in there. Looks like the entrance is deep in.
I can turn this around.
Wow, he back kicked the mess out of me. I was trying to leave them peacefully. They came charging at me because I fell off the side. Maybe I get something that will destroy that vent and allow me to go in.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to bear light.
Remember the other one you had to destroy all the training dummies? I don't know if that's a trophy in this one, so I just started destroying them anyway. Ooh.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Well, damn.
Not again.
Oh there!
You're not supposed to. Nora, all the way out here? I'm tinkering. Same thing. Hello there. Can't recall seeing you here before.
Hey!
It's a
Oi!
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden
Her
West.
hand gestures was just
Sit.
real
I'll run
sus.
you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Okay. Machine Strike is a two-player strategy game played by tribes of the Forbidden West. Each player owns different boards and favors a particular set of machine pieces. Defeat them and all become the ultimate strike master. Defeat them all to become. Okay, how to win. Whenever opponent's machine is destroyed, whether by your hand or theirs, its value is added to your pool of victory points. Require 7 points. At the beginning of each game, both players choose sets of pieces to play with. Each player then places those pieces within 2 rows closest to them. Each turn, player can mobilize 2 machines. Sprint. The player can move a machine 1 frame beyond their normal movement range if they choose not to attack or too far away to land an attack. This is called sprint. Overcharging. The player can decide to sacrifice machine's health in order to attack an opposing machine or move after they depleted another. Once a player mobilizes the machine, they end the turn. I feel like more games are putting stuff like this in there. Because they know people love, like Pokemon.
You're probably busy. I understand.
Whoops. Did not mean to,
Red, welcome back. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
well, I have to move here.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you.
This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
No. Can you repeat
When
that?
performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect, and your current machine has 2 points. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland. So this means your machine... Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
Use the directional pad. That's not one select. Tap X to attack. I'm tapping X to attack. I'm confused. Am I not facing the right way? I don't understand. I'm tapping X. And it's not doing anything. Can't press circle or anything. We have to start this over.
We can stop if you want.
We're gonna try this again.
Right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh, like we each until you need to. It can so you see that no help the and okay that I usually pick up. And remember, take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, perfect. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're try with that machine. Now move the piece when you'll be testing and it's this board and so since my and just like you. So right now, this means your machine can do. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
Oh, that sucks.
So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Hey, picture later.
Let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory point.
Thank you.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine,
I'm doing good. Yeah, I have so many amazing people stopping by the stream, like yourself.
Sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
I mean, I will buy me off.
Stupid!
Ah, damn it.
No, no, no.
Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner!
Yay, we won.
So hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
You make it sound like you went to war. Like,
oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any
like how's
strike
work
games you
coming?
find out
Picture
there.
later.
You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Not right
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Don't be a stranger.
Walk it up,
Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I'll add a sprinkle of chili to their desserts. How perverse. What news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
Alright, appreciate the lurk.
Next thing I know, I'm running around.
I'll take you under the table anytime.
This screenshot I might trade for something good.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done
Now
it again.
what?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Yay.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah!
Woo! Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yay, I can
Well, the
talk
chain
to
scrape's back to work.
merchants.
Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
I've heard of your adventures. My armor can help.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky
I'm a
hammer fixed for
whistleblower.
days.
I'm
you
a
haven't done anything
whistleblower.
useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you?
Damn.
I promise you won't be disappointed.
Burn. Fire into special delivers burn enemy.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Yo, he keeps burning her. Like,
Pretty sure it's your friend. Can't be my
Stealth,
around.
power, and protection. What will you choose?
like, damn.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says.
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
He mad.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
You have the charm, the good looks. No more bristlebacks means we can work again,
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
I hope we're not drinking the
That's the
spit
blast from the bellows.
or the fire.
Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Ulvund's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the Forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Toland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvund go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Toland works for Ulvund?
Ha! Ulvund might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Talon has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.